Okay, so I'm now recording. This is GIS Assignment 2, North American Hometown Geography Map Group Project. And so we've assigned everyone to groups. I've made a little bit of a change from Tuesday that should help you all out. Now the plan is, let's see if this actually works. I'll pull up the instructions here. And since we have the book today, I can, I'll go into student view just so I'll see what you all will see. So here, student view, scroll down. Here are the instructions at this link here. Scroll down, and here's the Word document that has your instructions. Okay, so if you remember from Tuesday, I mentioned that we've already done all of this. That you'll be filling out a spreadsheet that'll essentially become your attribute data table to be uploaded into ArcGIS online. Excuse me. So now on Tuesday, we use the Excel spreadsheet version of the spreadsheet from the hard drive. But what I've done in order to make this a little bit easier for you is I've given each group an editable spreadsheet. So for instance, here's group 1 spreadsheet. Click there. This is a shared spreadsheet. Open it up in Google Sheets. I have given each of you editors, each person, no, we're not doing that. Each person editors access to this sheet. Now this is the sheet notice for group 1. Okay, so this is the sheet for group 1. So all you have to do, I'm just gonna pretend this is group 1.
Because at first it was 2 pages, right? And you put it all on one line?
No, we'll be working on one sheet only, okay?
No, I'm saying at first, like, the spreadsheet was like only never mind. Only like the average elevation and the region. And like it was like we had to make our own, saying the name, hometown and stuff. But now it's like you added them all. I'm just saying it's easier.
Yeah, because each of you can go into this spreadsheet that's shareable individually and make edits like I'm doing. Of course, I'm going to delete all of this.
No, you ain't got to delete it.
Well, this is not the information you want. Okay, so let's say this is group 1. Okay, so then we have hometown cities, Maryland. So this will make it easier. Instead of having to email that other spreadsheet back and forth, this way you already have it here. Each person can go in individually and complete the spreadsheet with his or her own data. Just make sure that everyone does everything correctly. So let's say, put some cities in here. Let's make up some cities. I mean, well, real cities, but okay. So I've already gone through how to get the city population. You know, you go to the census site. Remember, no Googling. Go to the census site. And if you don't remember how to do that, it's in the recording. Okay. And then latitude and longitude. I showed you how to do that with Google Maps. Okay, elevation. Now that's the one thing that you can Google is average elevation for each city. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some estimated data in here just so there'll be some data in the spreadsheet.
Dr. Padgett,
Yes.
do you have the link to this already uploaded on eLearn? I'm not seeing it anywhere.
Yes. If you go to the assignment, that's where I am right now. Each group.
Is it under content or is it under like?
If you go to the front page and go to the calendar, it's right there. Just scroll down. Should be right there where it says calendar. Click on it and you'll see it. You see it?
My name's not on there. I don't think it's updated or something.
Yeah, just refresh the page. You see it now? Okay, I'm gonna quickly just walk you through the latitude and longitude process. Oops. With Google Maps. So again, let's say here's Baltimore, Maryland. You know, I went through over this on Tuesday, but let's just want to see, I just want to exemplify, well, give you an example of how this is going to work. I'm just going to use, in this case, a landmark. In this case is the zoo. You don't want to click on that teardrop. Just click somewhere around it. Anywhere in the city near some landmark is fine. Click that teardrop there. Notice that you get the latitude and longitude for that point at the bottom of the screen there. Remember, latitude is the arc angle distance north and south of the equator, measured in degrees. Longitude is the arc angle distance east and west of the prime meridian, also measured in degrees. 0 degrees latitude is the equator, 0 degrees longitude is the prime meridian. You should be able to find the prime meridian on a map. Okay, looks like somebody's editing. Don't do it now. What are you doing? Just wait till I get done demonstration. All right, what city was Jackson from? I don't remember. I think he was from, I can't remember. Let's say he was from, see that Gary, Huntsville. Let's just make it Detroit. Detroit. The D. All right. It wiped out my city pop-up. All right. Okay. All right. Just let's leave. Well, you see how the shared, but at least we know you have access to the spreadsheet.
No, my bad. I really was trying to go and get my group started. I didn't know that you
have plenty of time to do that. You have all week. Well, not all week. You have 5 days. Let me just, but it's good to be an eager beaver, but not too eager. All right. Just trying to show you. I'm just going to put some dummy data in here. Then latitude 39.323.135. Longitude, remember, negative 76.3 649,838. Okay, notice that I did not round those numbers off. Do not round off these numbers. 1 degree of latitude is approximately 69 miles. So each one of those positions after the decimal is a fraction of 69 miles. Tenths, hundredths, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, okay? When you break 69 miles down into a million pieces, you get maybe about a foot level of accuracy in terms of absolute location. So the more positions we have after the decimal, the higher accuracy we have with our GPS. Okay, that's how that works. So you do not want to round those numbers off. You want to keep the accuracy as high as possible. Okay, so I'm going to do one more here. Okay, where did this come from? All right, here we go. Let's see, let me get in here. Let's see, Google. Detroit, Michigan. Let's see. Detroit, Michigan. The Renaissance Center is in downtown Detroit. We can use that as a landmark. Got it that long. Latitude is 42.38642. Longitude is negative 83.039794. Oh, wait. And then negative 83.039,794 longitude. Okay, so I know Detroit has more than 67,000 people. What am I doing? Like 670,000 people. All right. Yeah, let me change it to Durham. Make this interesting. I'm just okay. So, the only thing I really wanted to show you today that I wasn't able to show you on Tuesday was how to get these various fields where you have to make reference to the textbooks. So, physiographic region, textbook figure 12.1. Okay, so we go here. So we go here. Where are we? All right. Here. Have to get back into eLearn. Okay, again, the assignment is located right on the front page under the calendar. Click there. Scroll down. I'm in student view, so this should be exactly what you're seeing. Click there. And then here is the Word document. And here it is. Okay, so textbook figure 12.1 is the physiographic region. If you were here on Tuesday, you probably noticed that I used a different map. It was actually a better map than the one we have in the textbook. We want everybody to use the same map. So today, we're lucky the book is here. Click there. And so when we're looking for figures, figures are just images. And so if you notice, if we go to images, we're looking for figure 12.1. Scroll down, that means it's in chapter 12, first figure in chapter 12, 12.1, click on it, and we get this map, this physical graphic map of North America. So again, this exercise gets us a little bit into the next unit. So I'll give you a little preview for the next unit. So you'll notice here, Nashville is in this kind of light green area. Now, listen carefully. This light green area, there's a mistake in the textbook. Notice it's not labeled. That light green area is called the interior lowlands. Okay, that's called the interior lowlands. So that would be Detroit, Chicago, obviously Nashville, maybe Knoxville, it's close. Louisville. So a lot of cities are in this light green area that's known as the interior lowlands. The label is missing from the map. There's a mistake in the book. So Nashville was in the interior lowlands. So let me, whoa, come on now. Come on. Here we go. So for Nashville, geez. We were doing Baltimore, weren't we? No problemo. So Baltimore, but I did need to make that point because the label is missing. But Baltimore, on the other hand, is in the coastal plain. And so you would just put coastal plain here. And I think we decided that Detroit is in the interior lowlands. So I guess I had to do it anyway. Okay, you kind of get the idea here. Let's just do one more from the book, the Köppen climate region. So the Köppen climate map is, again, go back here, go into, whoa, I went completely out of the book. Okay, go to images again, figure 12.3, even though it was right there in that first paragraph. Figure 12.3, so the Köppen climate map is a map of climate regions for North America. So notice that we have A climates, which are tropical climates. Find those in the southern tip of Florida and in the Hawaiian Islands. B climates are dry climates and desert climates. Find those the Great Plains in the Southwest, Great Basin area. And we have subtropical climates and then temperate climates where most of us live. So Baltimore, looks like Baltimore is in that oceanic temperate climate. So we would go DO, oceanic temperate. And then I believe that Detroit, on the other hand, is in the DC or DC continental temperate climate. So we would go DC just like that. And then for the rest of the fields that are associated with the textbook, you just simply do the same thing. Look for the figure number, estimate where your city is located within a particular region on that map, type it into the spreadsheet, and then that'll do it. Okay, so let's see. One of the first things that you were supposed to do was get into ArcGIS and log in. So you have your ArcGIS account, sign in, and sign in there. And then go to the map. Okay, so that will take you, that'll take us for now. You've entered data into the spreadsheet. So now what we're going to do is download the spreadsheet from the shared space. So after everybody has filled out the information on this spreadsheet, and I think I've showed you how to get through all of it. It's also in the instructions. You'll go to File, Download. First, you want to download it as a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. Okay. And now you want to go to File, Save As, and I'm going to save it where I save my Geography 1010 stuff, fall 2020. I'm going to call this a demo, and I'm going to save it. So that's an Excel spreadsheet. Next, you want to do File, Save It As, down here where it says Save As Type, CSV, comma delimited file. When you save it, you're going to get all kinds of error messages because what's happening is you're going from a multi-spreadsheet file to a single spreadsheet file. When you close it, yep, yes. To close it, now we go back to ArcGIS Online. Hit that Add button. Add layer from File. Choose File. And let's see, date modified, here it is. Open it up, import layer, and hit OK. You get a weird warning there. So we have Detroit and Baltimore. But we want to change this from your names to hometown city names. So now done. So when we go to our legend, you notice we have Baltimore, Maryland, and Detroit, Michigan. Not that you care, but my roommate in college was from Detroit. We used to go back and forth about baseball and murder rates. Okay, so now let's play with the symbology a little bit, okay, which is one of the things that you'll have to do for your demonstration. Let's look at the relative size of these two cities. So you go to Content, see these little shapes, click on that. Change this from hometown city to city population. Watch what happens to the symbols. They change, done. Back to your legend. And so now you see that these cities are, well, very close in size, but, and this is something that you can't do anything about. But when you have 5 cities on your map, it's not going to do this. Notice you have 600,000, 670,000. Detroit is only, well, based upon these data, 70,000 people larger than Baltimore is in population. But the computer did this breakdown, but don't worry about that. If you have 5 cities, it's not going to make this great contrast. But the point is you can see that what you'll get is the proportionate sizes of the cities, and you can also click on the cities and get the information that you will fill in. Also, when you get to the point next week, I've already showed you how to save the map and share the map. You have to do a live demonstration of the map you created. Each group member must navigate the map. Some of the things I'll ask you to do, I'll say change the base map to something that will make the mountain ranges more visible. Maybe terrain with labels will work with that, maybe not. Let's see. And then I might ask you, what is the closest mountain range to Detroit? Well, it looks pretty obvious, this map, but let's see if, so we use the measure tool here, there, change this to miles, unless you're from Canada, of course, you might want to use kilometers. Click once on the city, drag it, And let's see, the Appalachian Mountains are about 250 or so miles from Detroit. And from all appearances, that looks like the closest mountain range. You have a few others. They've got the Adirondacks and so on and so forth. But you might want to play around with your base maps just to be sure. Look at the National Geographic. Do we see anything different here? Maybe you want to go back and change this back to the city name. Hometown city. Make it a little bit easier to negotiate there. Perhaps. Still looks about the same. Looks like the Allegheny Mountains are the ones that are closest, even though you might want to make sure. Okay. And so, of course, you'll then save your map, then copy and paste the link here. I already showed you how to do that on Tuesday. It's recorded. You can watch it again if you've forgotten. Then upload your both data sheets and this entire Word document to the Dropbox. Again, a word to the wise. I would not rely upon my classmates to save the map for me if I were you. As we say in Baltimore, DTA, don't trust anybody, or we also say TNO, trust no one. And it happens. I mean, you might have your classmates say, oh, I'll put the map up on my ArcGIS account. Don't worry, I got you. I'll be there next Tuesday. And then this person gets called into work as a family emergency. Something happens. They don't show up for class. And then here you are with what happened was Dr. Padgett's story. Okay, don't be that person. As a matter of fact, again, this map can be used as a permanent part of your digital portfolio for your resume. So at some point, if someone asks you, have you ever used geographic information systems? You'll say, sure, I have. And they'll say, show me a map that you've made. And you can take them to the same link and say, see, it was a team effort, but I helped to make this map. And so that's why everybody should have his or her own copy. You never know when that's going to be asked of you. Okay, you never know. You might get you an internship. Okay, just that one map. Trust me, it happens. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the, come on. Here, okay, now you eager beavers in group 1. I'm gonna delete all of this out of this spreadsheet so you all can get going. Delete. Shouldn't be anything in there now. It's blank again. Have at it. Are there, let's see, let me go to the chat. Oh, I'm going to stop recording at this point. I think that should be enough to get you all. I just wanted to demonstrate how to use the shared spreadsheet as opposed to the hard drive spreadsheet. It's very easy. You can all go in, download it,